Xavi Simons is one of the most exciting young midfielders in Europe. The Dutch international has scored 49 goals in 178 senior appearances, won the Eredivisie Golden Boot during his time with PSV, and has already earned 34 caps for the Netherlands, helping Orange reach the semi-finals of the Euros in 2024. So with that, everyone, we are now joined by the Tottenham midfielder, Xavi Simons. Xavi, thank you so much for joining us today here on Morning Footy. We are a morning show very early on, so we do like to ask our guests what they'd like to eat for breakfast every day. So what do you tend to go for in the morning?
Hello, good morning, everyone. Pleasure to be here. Yeah, for me, it's just simple. Just some toast with eggs and some water, and then I'm good for the day.
Oh, very filling, right?
Toast and eggs, simple.
So talk to me. How has this been for you, this whole time of recovering, since the ACL tear? How are you spending your time? How's recovery going? Because I know fans are constantly wondering, when's Xavi Simons getting back on the pitch?
Yeah, first of all, obviously, I've been waiting for this moment to play at the World Cup, which is the biggest stage. And yeah, then that happened, the ACL happened. And yeah, the first 2 days was really hard for me, especially because I got not so many injuries. So it was hard. But after that, together with my family, yeah, we only have to stick together to be positive. And, I see it like this, things happen for a reason. So I'm embracing this journey right now, yeah.
Xavi, I know from my own experiences, in 2009, I was involved in a serious car accident. Literally 2 days after we qualified for the 2010 World Cup, I had broken onto the scene, starting striker for the U.S. And next thing I know, they told me I might not be able to walk again, let alone play professional football. Sometimes during this process, you think the surgery might be the toughest part. Maybe it's the rehab. But ultimately, I think it's the grieving part. Have you been able to grieve since, finding out that you won't be able to participate in this summer's World Cup?
I think yes, right now. But the start, as I told you, was really hard for me because even I'm still young. I've played one World Cup already. This was an important tournament for me because, obviously playing in the US and being a big part of the national team. But right now I'm okay. I'm in the right place together with my family. I'm lucky to have this family with me, and now is be positive every day and working really hard to be even stronger. Yeah, so that's my aim right now.
And Xavi, one word you've mentioned a couple of times in this interview already is family. And you've spoken about the importance of your family throughout your whole career. You have pre-match rituals of FaceTiming with them. How have they supported you in your phase of recovery from this ACL injury?
Yeah, obviously they are with me always in the good times and in the bad times. But yeah, as I told you, when I received the news that that I had the ACL 2 days after my mom came at my house, and she directly said to me, okay, it's time to stop crying. We have to look forward and to be positive. And it's like that. I'm lucky that I have a mom like that. And right now it's at the stage where I am right now. So yeah, that's important for me.
What have you learned about yourself during these last few months? If there's anything new that you've learned about yourself, given that you've had to overcome such adversity?
Yeah, I knew I love football because I've played my whole life. But the first week, I was really conscious about not being able to walk and not being able to do things on my own. And I think that was a really impressive shock for me because, as I told you before, I never had big injuries. Not being able to stand up alone or not being able to go to the toilet alone, that was something that had a really big impact on me. And yeah, maybe because we are so busy in our life and doing all these things in a daily basis that we are not too conscious about just little things in life. And I think that's something that stuck with me.
Xavi, that's exactly what I felt in, coming out of the hospital after about a month or so. I'm in a wheelchair, then I get to crutches, but you're forced to think about the future without football in it. And without football in it, because we're so tied to that being part of our identity, that you're thinking, what else is out there? Oh my God, there's so much more to life without the game. So you start to think, hey, when I'm done playing, I got to start thinking about, potentially what will I do? What will I want to do? What will bring me happiness?
Yeah, of course. It's something that when you're there a week alone in bed, and you're not able to do nothing. That is when the mind starts to play in your head and to think about things. And obviously now, the stage where I am right now, I'm already walking, already picking up muscle on my legs. Yeah, there are things that I maybe think, okay, I would like to do this or to spend my time on this. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're a couple of months into the recovery process now. What signs of progress have you seen that have given you confidence moving into the summer?
Yeah, I'm really happy where I am right now because, as I told you before, yeah, I was not able to do things on my own, even not walking. And right now I can walk on my own. I can do proper strength on my leg, and I'm taking it day by day. I know it's in process, and I have to embrace that. And every day I'm waking up and looking into the next target. So that's my mindset in this recovery.
So Xavi, I don't know if you know, but Hannah here, her brother is the right back for Aston Villa, Matty Cash. So I'm sure you've had a couple of run-ins with him already. So looking to the future, right now, what gives you hope?
Oh, what gives me hope? Obviously, seeing the World Cup now on the television gives me more motivation and more, that fire to keep going more. And I have dreams that I want to achieve, and I know I'm going to achieve it. So putting the work into it, and obviously coming up the next tournaments that are coming, that are my main goals. And obviously with my club, Tottenham Hotspur, I want to achieve big things. So that's for me my main goal. Yeah.
And definitely, you mentioned Tottenham there. What did you see in the last couple of weeks of the season? Because you guys were in a relegation battle, and then you got your new manager, De Zerbi, come in. What kind of things did you see in those last couple of weeks that give you confidence going into the next season and your future with the club?
Yeah, it has been a really difficult season, especially for the fans, I would say. But yeah, with the new coach coming up, like Roberto, we were really happy with him. I think there were a really good connection between the players and the staff. And at that, you could see the last couple of games, even though the last 2-3 games I couldn't play, but I was seeing on the pitch, like the guys had a new boost and new vibe on the pitch. And that was something really positive. And now going into the next season, I think really big things are coming up with the coach.
What did he do specifically for your club, for maybe the attacking players, that gives you hope about where Tottenham's heading next? Because it feels like as soon as he came in, you all responded. And I think for you in particular, there's almost like an exciting part because you can be used in so many different ways under De Zerbi.
Yeah, for me, when he came in, a lot of players already spoke about him that I know. And for me, it was I would say an extra boost because I know the way he wants to play. I know as well, like he was an attacking midfielder as well. So as a player like me in the position that I play, I like to have freedom. And I think he gave me that and he's giving me that. So that's something for me that is really important and that I can bring my best game out. So yeah, about that, really happy.
Thank you very much for joining us here on Morning Footy today.
And a nice cut too. You must have traveled the barber with you, or I don't know or you got a family member who can give you a nice cut. But that's looking good.
Yeah, all good. Thank you very much.
Lovely stuff. Thank you very much.